Okay, back to the Setapak. Now, in today's video, I'm going to make a walk around video about this car. In Malaysia, the Setapak comes with two variants. One, the base variant being the dynamic, which is start around 100,000 ringgit Malaysia. And the model behind me right here, this one is a premium, pricing at around 115,000. And let's see the overall styling of this car. What do you guys think? As a C segment EV sedan, I think this car is one of the proportion ones. It has a bit of the resemblance of the existing BYD Seal that we have. Now you can see the headlights right here. It comes with dual LED projected headlights with these daily lights. You can see this part right here. It has a bit of texture instead of just flat surface. So this actually makes out with the design language of the BYD. At least it doesn't make the front look too boring. And bottom right here, this is actually the ADAS radar. And it's actually a very clean look, I would say. It does not overdone the design. And it comes with a 360 front camera. And because this is an EV, so at right here, you get a front, which makes up with the practicality of this car. And the hood is relatively lightweight, so you can easily lift and close it. You need to pull 2 times in the driver compartment. It's just like the operation of BMWs. And right here, here's the rim. For the premium, this one is H3 tires. It's 225/50 18-inch. For the rear, as you can see, this one is also 225/50 18. So front and back share the same dimensions. Right here it has a 360 side cameras, and as you can see these mirrors. You get a keyless entry for the passenger side as well. And for the premium, you get yourself a panoramic sunroof, which is nice. And here's the rear look of the Setapak EV. What do you guys think? This is following the Qing L in China. Here's the Setapak name. I apologize for not washing the car. And to pop open the boot, you need to locate a button underneath this light bar. So when you press it, it doesn't come with a power boot, but the mechanism right here makes it goes up automatically. So boot space is a very typical C segment sedan. Down here there are some compartments for you to store some privacy items. And to close it, there's a handle right here, which is your closing. Now let's try the back seats. So when you open the door, you can see that the door opening angle is pretty wide. So ingress and egress is not an issue. Right here there's a compartment for you to store bottles. All are soft touch materials, and you have ambient lighting special for the premium variant. And you get this similar patterning as the exterior front grille. Here's the seats. Looks very comfy, right? And you can also fold down as well. Now let's step inside. You need to mind on the head right here, because this is, in the end of the day, a bit of a coupe sedan-like design. So when you close the door, everything is silent. Now for legroom, I get about this much, but I need to comment on the floor. Because this is an EV, so the floor is slightly raised. So you can't slot underneath the driver's seat if this seat is put at the most minimum position. This one you need to take note. You get 2 aircon vents. Central armrest right here, very standard. And this cushion is very soft. And the seat recline angle is also a very typical C segment sedan-like, but I think the Setapak does better in terms of the ergonomics, because this part actually sinks in, so it supports your back. And also there's a quarter window to reduce the claustrophobic from the rear, and also a panoramic roof. How cool is that? At about 100,000 ringgit Malaysia, you get a panel roof. So here's the overall interior. Very simple, but at least they do some garnishing to actually hypes up the interior. Even the door handle is very solid type. Okay, very solid. 8 speaker. Now for the premium, you get 8-way power adjust seats. It is very comfortable, I would say, and this seat is actually big enough to support my shoulder. So here's the door panel. is the same as the back, so they did not cut cost on it, and this is to open your boot. Dashboard is all wrapped in soft touch material, and this one gigantic gloss black panels. These are your ambient lighting as well. So at the front, here's the 8.8-inch digital meter, so you need to press this to cycle between different information. Okay, here's the climate controls. Here's to control your fan speed. This is your vehicle warning in case there is any. This is the timer to clock your 0 to 100, but you need to put into sport mode first. And here's the energy consumption. This is back to your home. You can switch different meter design. I much prefer this. Odometer 800 km only, 96% of the battery, remaining range 467. Here's the gear stock, same like the other two. When you put into reverse, it will activate the 360 cam as well as the reverse cam. This part is the buttons to cycle between your adaptive cruise as well as your 360 cam. The overall image quality is pretty crisp, and AVM adapt to the steering, transparent view also. It's a very simple screen to use. It also comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, tire pressure monitoring system, and when you put into settings, this is just like any other BYD. Regenerative braking, standard or high, vehicle seat ventilation for driver and passenger, as I mentioned in the driving reviews, ADAS system. So it's a very simple thing to use, but I need to highlight one thing. For exterior lighting, for the SIL6, you need to use this screen to operate it, because at the stock right here is only your signal and your wiper. Okay, so for some people it's a bit not so convenient, but you just leave it in auto, then everything should be fine. And right here you get dual zone climate for this price range. I think it's pretty good. Okay, very smooth in its operations. And this part right here is just like the other two. This is a 15-watt wireless charging, aircon vents. Okay, very practical I would say. And this part is to cycle between your driving modes, your hazard light, your auto hold, start stop, energy recovery, and your shortcut keys to operate your volume. Two cup holders which you can fit a very big bottle, which I appreciate it. Armrest is very deep and it's rubberized. And the roof lining is finished in full black, so it actually adds up in its sportiness. You get a vanity mirror with a light as well, sunglass holder, a frameless rear view mirror. So the overall interior ambience, I would say in this price range, I have no complaints, because mostly those who are buying this SIL6 are going to drive it daily to school, to work, as a daily commute car, or weekend go to Genting. This car definitely can do. And it is a rear-wheel drive. So handling wise, I already mentioned in my driving review, it is a quite competent C-segment EV sedan in this price range. So what do you guys think about this BYD SIL6? Do you think the value proposition for this car is good? Do comment down below and let me know. And this ends my quick walk around review of this 2025 SIL6 Premium. If you have any comments or any doubts regarding to this car, you can let me know. And for those who are buying BYD, you can contact me or my salesman. I'll put the contact at the description below. And do come over to BYD Setapak for those who want to check out the SIL6 or any other BYD vehicle. So once again, cheers!